Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Brown Ink, and you know what it is, man. We're another episode of Blueprince. So let's get right on it, man. We'll kick it right off. So, how's everybody doing that's tuning in? Definitely let me know what's up, man. I got my chat up, so I'll be able to respond promptly. I'm doing good myself. It's a morning, man. I wake up at 5, or no, I wake up around 6 in the morning, like every day. It doesn't matter if it's weekend or not. It's just what I do, just what happens. It's like a natural thing for me, and it's a gift and a curse. I feel like sometimes is dope because I get a chance to do this kinds of things. Other times I'm like, why am I up? But yeah, man. I was up, man. I walked the dog this morning. Did all kind of things. Showered. I'm ready to go. Hope you guys are ready to go too, man. We already got $12. Look at that, just for early bird worm, nonsense. So yeah, we got the worm. Let's go. Let's see what we can do today, man. We're gonna be solving things as we go. You know what that means, man. If I run into a puzzle, we're gonna try to solve it. And the whole thing that I'm trying, like the main goal that I'm trying to do, is I'm trying to get back to that room 46. It's crazy because like it's not gotten any easier to get back up there for me. It has not been helping me. Schoolhouse adds 8 classrooms for to today's draft pool. Tomb: each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. Shrine: make an offering, receive a blessing. I don't know. I don't think I've ever gotten these particular ones. I don't know that there's a lot more that I can do with the shrine right now. I know if you give a certain amount of coins, then something will happen, but I don't know the amount, and I don't know when I need it as of right now. So tomb, each time you draft a dead end in your house, spread 5 coins in the tomb. I think I'm going for the schoolhouse because it adds 8 classrooms to today's draft pool, and this is not something that I believe I've messed with. So let's see what happens with that. Out of curiosity. Oh, look at this. It's a boiler. What's that say? Herbie. Oh shit! Somebody liked that movie, man. That movie was cool, man. Lindsay Lohan. You know what it is, man. Herbie. It was dope. It was dope. Closing address. For last 38 years, it has been my pleasure of serving as your schoolmaster in this humble little facility. And meager as it may look by modern standards, I think most of us who spent our afternoon here will readily admit that we are reluctant to see this small piece of Reddington history go. I first wish to thank Lady Epson, our most gracious host today, for not only paying attention in my classes those many years ago, but for all the fundraising she has done on behalf of our community and our children. Without her, Reddington Elementary would still be a distant and blurry vision, a vision that I dared not even dream. That dreamer is, of course, the incomparable Mrs. Peterson, our future principal and my reluctant successor, who I might add forced me to give this speech, so I think I'll end my praise of her there, though she deserves much more, I'll admit. To the architect of our new school, the Baron Sinclair, thank you for following in your father's footsteps and building Reddington yet another school, and for also allowing the use of your own private residence and floor plans to serve as our interim facility until the new campus is completed in March, a decision I'm certain he will immediately regret tomorrow morning when he hears the children running through his halls. And lastly, I wish to thank all my students, many of you here today, whom I have not seen in years, whose faces I still remember as young and manners wild. Those here whose parents before them I have also taught, and whose children I may yet without you. I would have had a lifetime of quiet peace. And yet, what is all the peace in the world if you have no one to bestow the merits upon? Thank you all sincerely. My time here has meant the world to me, and if I am still standing in 8 months, I will see you all at the slightly less melancholic ribbon cutting ceremony next year. Better joke to end? Remember to give Mrs. Peterson her gift. All right, is it these books? I can't think of a better gift for a teacher than books. I don't know, it just seems like they just would like to eat it all up. We got a dig spot here, man. Let's see. Other than that, doesn't look. I don't know. Have I twisted this? I had. So I have. I have gotten this room before then, huh? Interesting. I didn't think I had. That done made me a liar on national television. Wow. Hopefully you guys forgive me for that. I forgot that I had pulled that room at some point, but it's obviously not one I pull a lot. So we did that, man. We got our special room, we got our coins, and now we're gonna start making our mansion. Let's roll. We got 84 steps. Hold on, how I get 84 steps? Did I start with 84? Huh. Guest room. We have a guest room. We can do a storeroom or we can do a library. Ooh, let's start with the library. Less common rooms are drafted at the library. And we're going to have a whole educational mansion here. We got the classrooms. Now we got a library. We're on for something. Oh, look at that. We got a coupon book. Hell yeah. Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Oh, look, the book. EPCW Pump System User Manual. Let me see. Okay, I understand how this works at this point. Use pump lever to set water flow direction. After that head-breaking situation last week. Which, by the way, I appreciate everybody who tuned in to seeing me get my ass beat by that pump room. Okay. All right. Well, there's nothing left here. Let's see what kind of rare room will be drafted here. Supposedly, right? Okay, we can do a gallery. We can do a weight room, which loses half your steps. Or we can do a classroom. Well, we can't do a classroom. But just to read it, while drafting in classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time for each uh, draft room in your house. Or I don't know what that little symbol is. But I know what it's trying to say. So I don't want to lose half my steps. So it looks like the gallery is going to be the thing. I, Funny enough, I don't remember doing the gallery either. So these are fairly newer. I think maybe I drafted it once. Christopher Manson, 1954, acrylic and oil on canvas collection of Mount Holly. Actual objective genuine. What's that say? Very? Huh, bunch of eyeballs. Oh, okay. Huh. Interesting. What's in my way? Christopher Manson, acrylic and oil painting collection of Mount Holly. Same stuff, thick. Huh. Well, this is a puzzle. I have not no idea how to even start this puzzle. Nothing to click on. How do you know where to start, you know? It says hubris, envy, lust, wrath, gluttony, sloth, avarice. So the the deadly sins? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Huh. Okay. So infinite. Let's see what we can do here. L M N R T D G H L. What is that? It's like a rug? Huh. Okay, well, let me see what this is. Looks like a hand, but it also looks like a comet. And then handcuffs, thick. What is that? Some kind of light? Why is that? Why is the K different? I wonder why that K is different. Let's see. Stop sign. What is that? Like an apple, a fire hydrant, flowers. What is that little cart thing? Then there's a P. What is that little cart thing? I wonder if there's like clues somewhere, like in a different room that kind of help you with this, because I have no idea what's happening here. Actual objective. And now, what is that? Very? Very. Uh-huh. Hmm. I was wondering if I could get like a Y in here or something. I thought it might have been verify, you know, because I and then very genuine, like genuine, actual, objective, direction, sunrise. Well, let's try that. Nope. I am getting stumped on this one. Looks like what are those, like pins? And then there's an infinity symbol. It looks like two pillars or chess pieces. I Are those rooks? I'm not a chess player, so I don't know. It looks like a shark fin, and then the deadly sins. But there's one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Infinite. I don't know, guys. That one is whooping my ass. Hopefully, I can find a um something to help me out there, because that was a little rough. All right, but in the meantime, man, let's keep it going. Let's check out this bedroom. We gain 2 steps every time we walk in here. I think that's not a terrible place to have the bedroom. Give us a little way back. Okay. No items, no nothing. Okay. I know this picture right over here, but I don't see anything else to do with it. So we're just going to keep it rolling. And we have the West Wing Hall, we have the den, and we have the patio, which spreads diamonds in each green room. I kind of want the den so I can get that diamond and potentially open up my options. So let's do that. Sometimes this also has that little box, although it appears as though that's not the case. I think it usually here. All right, and let's see what we can do going down. Okay, we can do a nuke, which would kind of close us out. We can do a billiard, or we can do a kitchen. Well, if we're gonna close out here, we might as well get the 2 keys from the nuke, I feel like. That is something that I probably should do more of, is writing in some journal all the note taking. I have some notes here, but I don't have anything for that room in particular. And that is all we can do here. So, yeah, we got the keys. Let's go back, see what else we can do in a different section of the house. I think rank 3 is a good rank. I'm going to go ahead and go back to the main entrance and see what I can do heading the opposite direction. All right, so we're going to go to the right this time. A spare bedroom, a mailroom, and commissary. Ooh, I'm going for the commissary. And let's see if there's any cool items that we can buy here. Okay, we can buy a gem, a salt shaker, a shovel, or a key. Hmm. I want to get the shovel and probably the salt shaker. Yeah, that coupon book coming in clutch. I'll leave it at that. I have one to go. I'm close enough. I'm gonna go ahead and go out and check out that dig spot on the special room we opened for the classrooms. We'll see what's under there, man. Hopefully it's something good, cause I am gonna lose some steps. All right, where are you at? There you are. All right, not bad. We got 3 coins. Is there another one? There is not. All right, that wasn't terrible. We got 3 coins. We can spend them how we wish. Oh, I remember. I moved the stuff around, so probably this fountain is, yeah, it's full again. I used to have it open where I could go down there, but I haven't really found a reason to use it. So, anyways, we're back here. I don't think there was anything else of true interest, so I'll leave it alone. Okay, so we can do a pantry, a storeroom, or a classroom. While drafting, oh, we can't do a classroom. With the storeroom, we get 2 more keys, we get a diamond and 2 coins. With the pantry, we get 4 coins. I might as well get the storeroom so I can get more keys and diamonds. If because it feels like it's going at in a dig spot apparently. That just gave us more coins. Cool. There's this picture here. I don't know if it means anything, but it is there. All right, so we can't do nothing more here. We'll go back to the main entrance and then see what we can do going up. Hopefully, I can make my way around that right side area. And that sucks. Oh no, I don't like this. A parlor, a locker, or the pool adds locker room, sauna, and pump room to today's draft pool. Man, if it's gonna close it out, I might get it. I might as well get the clock. It's gonna be ugly. Look at this. This is an ugly mansion. I do not like the way this is heading. Hell yeah, let me get them shoes. Those new Air Forces that are apparently dad shoes now. I found that funny. All right, we got our 2 items. So let's leave that where it is. And there's no other option. We have to go to the left side. And that's kind of scary for me. That's a bit scary that I can only go in this direction. We got the pantry, we got the parlor, and we got the garage, which I'm going to go for the pantry so I can make some way. Get me some steps. Throw some salt in there. Yeah. All right. And then we start making our way. See what we can do. We can do a hallway here. We can do a spare bedroom, or we can do a drawing room. That's interesting. I kind of want to do the spare bedroom. There's none that face up. Oh, that one does face up. That'll waste my gem though. Fuck it. This whole house feels like it's experimental as F anyways. So with this drawing room, I'll get a chance to get another diamond. Thanks to the Get On Network who participated on the Fortland event streaming of Blueprints and helped me get this solved. And Mika as well. You already know. Shout out to Mika for all the help that she has provided. Ooh, we can do a guest room, a corridor, or a classroom. I don't like them. Let's redraw. Spare bedroom, chapel, or secret passage. leads to a room of a color of your choice. Ooh, hmm. I don't know that there's a good choice here. Let's see. I'm going for the chapel, even though it's gonna take my money. Ah, all right, all right. Well, let's see what we can do going this way. Okay, so we can do a guest room, we can do a west wing hall, or we can do a garage. The garage allows me to go back to the main entrance. If I'm gonna get one, this is not a bad place to have it. But why would I? That's the real question here. Why would I get a garage? Is there a reason? I don't think so. So I'm gonna get the West Wing Hall. Then I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna see if I can start making my way down right, because I don't like how it's leaving all that open space over there. I'm losing a lot of opportunity on that side. Let's see, the corridor, we can do a hallway, we can do a classroom, or we can redraw. We're gonna have to do a hallway so we can start getting right. So I won't mess with this left side. Doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. And as we learned from a previous stream, that is a lie. All notes that are in red are a lie unless they were handwritten, apparently. So we can do the archives, but I hate doing the archives because you won't be able to see your all three floor plans. Always becomes a risk, but I needed that. We can do a parlor or we can do a observatory. For each time you draft the observatory, you get a +1. That requires a gem though. Man, if I do that, I can risk not being able to come back up. But if I don't do something like that, I don't want to do the archives. I don't quite want to use the redraw just yet. Let's do the observation. Let's see what it gives me. Maybe it gives me something that's going to turn it around for me. Okay, we got a key. The twins. A pair of chests has been added to the entrance hall. Farmer's apple. Apples are extra delicious today. Okay. That's interesting. So let's go here. That was day 17, I believe, right? So 15, 16, 17. No, nothing until 20. Florealis. Bloom of the sky. Green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Okay. Let's see what we can draft. I gotta remember that there's gonna be those treasure chests on the entrance hall because I do want to know what's in there. All right, we got the spare bedroom. We got the boudoir, which will allow me to get into the foundation and open up the room or the solarium. I don't like the solarium here, even though I do like that it will give me unusual rare rooms. So I'm going for the boudoir for now, which will give me another diamond. Thanks to a different stream where I opened this safe. So if nothing else, it did give me a diamond. Okay. There's the foundation. And sometimes it has dig spots. So maybe I'll find something good. Oh, nice. A key. We got some coins. All right. Or a coin. More. More coins. All right, that's what we got, man. So let's go ahead and go down there and start messing with this. Opening up the room for 46. See what's happening. Okay. Yes. I think that's already set up for me to go right into that. Um, I don't know what it's called. What is it called? Well, I'm in the reservoir now, but this is the underpass. Yeah. All right. So that one's open. Now I gotta get either the left or the. I've never opened the south door. I don't even know how to open that south door. So that just tells me there's still a lot I gotta do in this game. There's still so much to uncover. I remember when Mika was telling me there was a room here. Like, what are you talking about? Let's see. We go back up, and then let's see. Let's see what would be a good move after foundation. So that's open. I need to. The lockpick's usually really good to open the right side of the antechamber with that 7-door locked passageway. But man, it sucks. All right, so we can go down through here. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully something good. Oh, the dining room. I kind of like that one just because of the door openings. So the classroom's cool, but I'm gonna go for the dining room. Plus, it'll be here in case I get in a scenario where I'm running out of steps and I reach rank 8, I believe. It'll make that dinner and give me 20 steps. Okay. So is it that one? Yep. Let's check this one out first. Corridor, a freezer freezes your accounts, or a walk-in closet. Man, I might as well get the walk-in closet. Hopefully there's some good items in here. All right, we got the sleep mask. Okay. Ooh, there's that what is it called? That t-shirt we purchased, which I don't know what it does. It don't let me grab it. Okay, there's a key. Another key and a diamond. Man, I was hoping that it was better items. Those items were whack. The sleep mat was cool. But it's locked in, so let's see what we can do going this way. Okay, we got a bunk room, we got a patio, or we got a nursery. That will completely block me. I'm gonna go ahead and redraw. Okay, guest room, a billiard room, or a pool. This would give me the sauna and the pump room. Oh, that might have a lot of coins as well. Let's do the pool. Well, it has some coins. Wouldn't say a lot. Okay, let's continue going down. See if we can take advantage of those places on the bottom. There you got spare bedroom. We got billiard room. And then we got the classroom. Well, we can't do the classroom. So it would have to be the billiard room. Unless it's kind of give me a choice. I can either go back down or I can go this way. I don't know if either one matters, to be honest with you. But the billiard room has something. I know I can get a key or something as long as I do some good math. Which has gotten more difficult over time. Hope you guys are ready. All right, let's see. Starts with 1. And then we go 4. Is it times 2 is 8? Minus 7, 1. Okay. And then it's 3 times 3 is 9. Minus 3 is 6. Okay. 8 times 8, 64. 64 minus 20. Wait, it's 8 times 8, 64? Hold on, man. Somebody pull out that calculator. Let's see. 8 times 8. 64. Damn, I'm good. Okay. So we got 64. So 8 times 8, 64. And then minus 20 is 44. Divided by 11 is 4. Woo! Man, I am getting good at math. Okay. Interesting. We got the parlor. We got a pump room. Controls water flow throughout the estate. Oh, we got the sauna. Tomorrow you will start the day with 20 extra steps. Oh, that might have been why I had 20 steps. I think I might have gotten a sauna. Last game. Oh, a diamond. Okay, so setting myself up for the future, man. Nothing wrong with that since I didn't really like the other options anyways. What are my options here? I can go to the west wing. I can stay on the pool. I can go up from the foundation. Okay, so I kind of got it everywhere. I don't. Let's keep going up here. We got a corridor, a locker room, spread keys throughout the house, or we got a classroom. Let's spread keys throughout the house. Why not? I don't know that I've drafted this room a lot. I wish I had a metal detector, because I don't want to open them doors. They're all going to be locked. Look, yeah. Either a metal detector or a lockpick. Yep. I need these keys though. I can't take that gamble right now. Let's see. We can do a spare bedroom. We can do a pump room. Or we can do a classroom. We can't do classroom. This controls the water flow throughout the estate. Is there anything that I need right now for that? No, I'm gonna do a spare bedroom. I think that'll give me some steps. How do I get back? What's the quickest way to back to the entrance so I can check out those trunks? Because now I'm pretty far up. So I gotta go back to the pool room, the dining room, or maybe I'll do it once I reach rank 8. What rank am I in right now? I'm on rank 5. Rank 5, that's 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because I don't know what's going to happen once I reach what kind of rooms this is going to give me. So I'll chill here. Okay, we got a parlor, we got a bunk room, which counts as 2 bedrooms, and we got a classroom, which we can't do. So let's go for the parlor room. Try to solve this little puzzle real quick. We do get two chances at it. Let's see. A, a box next to this box contains the gem. Okay. Oh, okay. A box next to this box displays a false statement. Well, let's go for the white one. That's the only one that's not saying anything. Ooh. We're doing this. Okay, let's see. Now would be a good time to go back. I feel like. So I would go back to the spare bedroom, to the locker room, to the pool room. No, yeah, to the pool room, which would then I would go to the dining room, to the foundation, voodoo. Holy shit! I would have to go pretty far back to go all the way back over there. Nah, I'm gonna keep pressing forward. Corridor, classroom, music room. I get a 1 major and 1 minor. Hmm. But that's gonna take my 2. Oh, what's this? Prism key. If you unlock a door with the prism key in a green room, hallway, bedroom, red room, or shop, you will draw floor plans of the same color. Interesting. So that's the major key. All right, I'm on 7. Pump room, lavatory, and classroom, which I can't do. So this is literally it, the pump room. And I just blocked myself from being able to enter through the right side. Nice. That's the dinner bell. So that was the pool. The reservoir. I kind of want to empty out the reservoir. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Where's the reservoir? The reservoir is the second one. Okay. So that one's tied to pump 2. Tank 1, tank 2. Okay, so first let's fill that pool up again. Is it that way? Nope. Okay, not that. Not that either. Okay, why isn't it grabbing that? Okay, the pool room is the last one, which would be 6, which is pump 4. Okay. Okay, there we go. But it's only taking that one. Okay. I wonder if it'll empty it for. Nope. All right. Well, what's tied to this tank? That would be pump control panel. And so that's six. That's tank one. So what's tied to tank two? Number four. Number four. One, two, three, four, which is the kitchen. Okay. No. Yes. Tank two. Pump two. Then pump tank switch. Then we got pump two, which is one and two. Let's see. Okay, so man, how did I do this? I spent so much time here. What the hell? All right. So tank two has 4 units. That's 4 units. Then you have the reserve. Then you have the pump switch. Tank one is because tank two is only tied to four directly, but four has water already full. So there has to be a way to move it to the different tank. Where's the library? Library is like way back. Huh. And I don't even remember how to bring water in here. I once threw water into the reservoir and I don't remember how I did that. It's craziness. Nothing is clicked on right now. I'm trying to figure out how to get that water in there. Because this is tied here, right? That's tied to those two, which is the reservoir and the fountain. Okay, with down you push. don't think I need that though. Let's see. That's taking the water. But I don't want it to do that. That one's tied here to this one. So when I pressed that went to the reservoir, right? So when I go down, it goes through this pipe onto the pool. Okay. That's that pipe. There we go. Okay, so we'll do that and then we'll feed it. No, that's gonna go into this tank, right? Oh, because I need to press this. Okay. There we go. Man, I'm a little bit smart. Just takes me a while to get things. Okay. And then we'll go ahead and do that again. Right, that's number 2, which comes here. And I need that to go up. Okay. And then I'll move that, and then I'll click this back, throw some more water in the pool. Okay, but now I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more units, and all of this is full. This can carry 4, but I'll still need 2 units to move somewhere. I don't know how to get the water to the reservoir, but I know it can be done. Because this doesn't actually show me what's tied to the reservoir. Pump room schematic. It shows me all of these, but it doesn't show me how to get the water into the reservoir. What is tied to the reservoir? Because, all right, well, here's the pipe to this. This goes here onto here. But then what? Where does it go? Because this pipe goes in there. These 2 pipes and that one go in there, which are all these. And then those 2 go in there, which are the rest of those. But where is the reservoir? Everything else is full. I can't put nothing else in there. That's interesting. I'm gonna leave this room and I'm gonna see if I can make my way back to the library. Since I do gotta go back to the entrance hall anyways. And in the entrance hall, in the library, I had actually asked for the book for the what's it called? What's that book called? Let's get dinner. I had that book for the pump system. So I'll go ahead and do that. Okay, I would go through the foundation. Okay. Oh, I can't even go through that door. Didn't even notice that. I don't have a key card. Okay, so I have to go through here and then oh, that's cool. I have to go through the observatory. So through the hallway, I'm gonna go through the chapel. Two options. Hey, what's up, Mr. Envy? How's it going? Good morning. What's crack-a-lackin'? You had some breakfast yet or what? So I'm gonna go through the drawing room. And then to the pantry. Through the den. I know. Ain't that crazy? And I'm gonna get some more when I step in here. Look at that. Look at all them steps. Bam, 74, baby. How was that? How's that pizza? I usually don't have breakfast until after I get done with the stream. I do a little fasting. So look, here's a pump system manual. It says water level indicators, selection button, source levels. Okay. Water control panel. Yeah. The pump. To selected source. To tank. Pump lever controls water flow direction. Okay. Tank switch. In these cases, the tank a pump is using can be changed by a simple flip of a switch. It was old and cold. Man, bro, you should probably get some other pizza. You got a Pizza Hut like right across the street. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Recommended for clearing large Olympic-sized pools. Quick start guide. Use water control panel to select water source. Use pump lever to set water flow direction. Use pump lever to select water flow direction. I don't think this helped me at all. Engineer specific for luxury requirements of today's indoor and ground swimming pool and spa. The easy volume several different designated tanks and aquarium house features aquarium fountain or good old fashioned swimming pool. Whether your control panel serves as control hub to your EPCW system, the panel is it's fitted with a number of buttons equal to your own home's needs. The one button for each different water source on the estate. The function is simple. Press a button to select the water source you would like to adjust. For example, if you wish to drain or fill your pool, simply press the button labeled pool. Regardless of the number of pumps or water sources being used, water can only be adjusted from a source its corresponding button is selected. After you have selected a source using the water control panel, the next step is to set the pump associated with that source to pump either in or out. This will indicate water flow to and from your supply tanks. A pump may be connected to more than one tank, allowing you to store and retrieve even more water. Man, I feel like that was pointless. There's a whole bunch of stuff I already knew. Alright, well, let's see what we can get in here. Okay, a silver key. Nice. And a diamond. And then we have... Ooh, interesting. Okay. A map. That's rank what? Rank 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, that's rank 8. 8, 2. Okay, or 2, 8, depending on how you look at it. Okay. And then a compass so we can go up north more. All right, was that the only reason I was coming down here? I think so. Which, you know, it was partially cool. Not 100%. We got 2 steps back. Then we go back to the den. Through here. The drawing room. And then we'll go back out this way. And we'll hit up this hallway this time. Oh, look. A key. Where am I? Like, as far as, like, okay. What special keys can I use? Interesting. What does that prism key do? Does it do hallways too? It does hallways. But I don't really need, no, I don't need that because I'm not going to be able to go to that right side anyways. So I'm just going to use a regular key here. We can do a bedroom, we can do a closet utility room, or a classroom. While drafting in classroom, you may draw new floor plans one time each for your house. Might as well do the utility closet. I haven't played with this one in a while. Let's see. What happens if I do that? Turn that off. Turn that off. Turn that on. What does that say? Does that say cabinet? And I don't know how to do this one. So I'm going to leave that alone for now. That's a whole different mess. So I'm locked in. I only have the pump room, I think, at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and go back to the pump room. Because I can't open the foundation. And even if I could, it only gives me that, like, a dead end direction. But I'm going to mess with that pump room again to see if I can completely empty out that reservoir. See if I miss something. And then we can go from there. We got water back in here. Pool room. That one only has one exit. Oh shit, I went the wrong way. I was supposed to go to the locker room. Let's go here and then we go here. Let's see if I missed something here. The fountain, the reservoir, the aquarium, the kitchen, the greenhouse, and the pool. I didn't miss that. Let's see. That's what I want right there. I want that emptied out as much as possible. I'm gonna leave 2 units left. So now I got both of these emptied out. I'm trying to get some of that to come here. And I know I've put water there before. Just don't remember how I did it. Because this goes here and that goes here so that it can go into that, which is the pool. But where's the other pump that gives it to the reserve? Because that's here, but where does this go? Yeah, none of these actually tell me how to get the water into the reserve. And this doesn't help. It just says reserve tank. Ah. But I know I've gotten some water in there before. I know I have. The kitchen, the greenhouse, the pool. These are completely full right now. So I would need to dump some of this. Well, I wonder. So well, let's see what we can draft here first of all. Yeah, let's use what kind of room am I in right now? I'm in a gear room. So let's use silver key. We got the great hall, the mirrors, and then we got the dark room. Great hall's cool. I got 2 keys to spend here. Let's see. Oh, but there's that. That is all for the keys I got. Let's see. We got the weight room, the classroom, and the boiler room. What can I do with the boiler room? Power source. I had already powered. If I get a laboratory, I might be able to do something with it. Nothing I can do right now. But out of curiosity, I do want to make it back to the foundation. Just to check out that reservoir and see if I actually need to empty out those 2. Let's see. That's the dining room. which is connected to the foundation. Okay. I'm just exploring, man, seeing what's up. Seeing what's crack-a-lacking with this. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Huh. Yeah, I do. I need to look at that. I do need to figure out how do you see that boat over there? I need to figure out how to get that the last two units out of there. The last 2 units of water. And look at that. Huh, that's interesting. I wonder what would happen if I put maybe 2 units up or something like that. Like if I put a couple more units in there. Because it would be enough where the boat might not be completely on the rocks. And would it float, I wonder? Is it this way? No. It's through the dining room. Through the pool. Locker room. Hallway. Music room. Here's the pump room. So let's go here. Let's hit the reservoir one more time and then let's give it a couple of units. And then go back and see what that does. I know I'm spending a lot of steps, but I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to go into the room 46 on this run anyways. So might as well mess around with this foundation and see what happens on that reservoir when you mess around with that. I'm gonna try to figure out how to get that into the reserve tank. How do you get water into the reserve tank? Oh, see that boat. Huh. Man, I can't believe I can't swim. I know I've made it to that other side before, but I can't remember how. I feel like I have anyways. Okay. Well, For now, I'm gonna go ahead and try to mess around with the pumps a little bit more. See what that does. Then we go to the pool, we go to the locker room. Can't open any of these. Oh shit. Nope. Go through here, through here. Oh yeah, the music room. And we'll empty it out some more. Okay. Yeah, it'll empty it out where I was hoping. Just take some more water, fountain, goddamn. It refuses. Ah, whatever. I'm not gonna be able to open this door. It's gonna need a key, and it's not gonna allow me to use the prism key. Oh, wrong. I've been. Let's see hallway, but I can't do nothing but the corridor. I didn't expect that at all. L- Let's see what I can do here, though. Ooh, the security room with no diamonds. So the two bunk rooms it is. There we go, some keys. What's up, hamster? Who's feeding this guy? Alright. So we got that. Let's see, corridor is the only other place I feel like I can go right now. Let's see. There's no reason for me to open the door from the Great Hall because I can't go down that way anyways. Ooh, treasure map. Nice. Let's see what we find here. Coffers of Mount Holly. Nice. 25 coins and 3 diamonds. Okay. Well, you made a big ass haul here in the hallway, but that's cool, man. We found some stuff. The terrace. Green rooms do not cost diamonds to draft. The dark room and the classroom, while drafting in classroom. Okay, well, let's see. Why not? The classroom has been begging me to pick it all this time. Okay. What else is here? Nothing. Classroom puzzle. Can you find the difference? Colors. Okay. Let's see what we draft here. With our regular key. Guest bedroom, a coat check, or a laboratory. We do have the boiler room. If nothing else. If nothing else. Let's mess with it. Experimental house features. Let's see what we can do. Experiment setup. Continue with experiment. Let's see. Whenever you draft a archive floor plan, when you draft a hallway from another hallway, immediately lose 10 steps, gain 20 gold. Add a small chest to the entrance hall. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Let's do that. Start experiment. Bam! I just got a raise. Yeah. All right. Well, I can't go forward. This is it. I don't have a key card, so there's nothing I can do there. But I can try to power this up and mess with this, since I do have the boiler room in a decent distance. It's not super far. I got plenty of steps. Here it is. Let's throw some electricity on here. All right. Get this fired up. That's 2. We got to hit 1 from downstairs. And then we are good to get that electricity going. I believe it's this one. Yeah, there we go. It's fired up. Okay, and then we'll move stuff back to where it was. Yeah, there we go. All right, so it's fired up. The electricity is going. Let's go back to the laboratory room and see what we can do. I believe we go through the Great Hall here. Through here to the classroom. And here we go. The machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Is it not on? I thought it was on. What am I missing? Hmm. What did I miss? I know I turned the power on. Why isn't this powered up? Experiment. We already did the experiment. Okay. Log into network. Let's see. Connecting to network. Staff services. Let's see. Punch in, staff announcement, credit, special orders. Place one, brass, magnifying, metal, learning, shoe, shovel, sledgehammer. We'll do the sleeping's mask. Approve order. And then we'll do remote terminal access, electronic data transfer, log out. Okay. We'll do that at least. But why isn't this powered up? The machine requires additional power piped in from the boiler room. Well, let's go back to the boiler room. Okay, so that's powering this, right? Well, I know for a fact that that's going. The electricity is on. Huh. Oh, look, there's some dig spots down there. Let's see what we can find down there. Some coins. Man, I got a lot of coins. Where's that key card though? Alright, well this powers the elevator, which I don't need. This does that one room which we opened. That does that which we have. So I wonder if by redirecting that energy, it put me in that place. Let me go back. No, nothing? Huh. So does the boiler room need to be next to the... Does the boiler room need to be next to the laboratory for that to work? I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it one more time. I think that's all I got. It's gonna kill my steps are done. Look, that's not. How do I get energy in here then? I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything with it. I thought that's all I had to do. Man, that is crazy. Ah, I knew I wasn't gonna make it to room 46 when that nonsense started happening where I could only do the left side of the building. So that was some bullshit. But it is what it is, man. Sometimes that is all it is. I got a few more minutes, man. I'm gonna go ahead and do another run. So, stick with me. We're gonna be running another one. I'm gonna speed run it though. I'm gonna save that and continue. And then on this next one, we got I believe 20 more steps. We should be at 90. Thanks to the sauna. But yeah, I don't know how I feel about that run. It was cool. I mean, I don't know how to get that water into the reserve, which I feel like I done before. Excuse me. Yeah, now we got 13 coins because I gave myself a raise. Okay, let's go. Let's go over here and get our special room to begin the day. But yeah, I'm gonna do a speed run on this one, man. I'm gonna just try to get to that room 46. I'm gonna keep it moving. I'm not gonna think a whole lot. Just see what's up. We got additional steps, trading post, shelter protects you from negative effects. Let's go for the hovel. That's what's got me to the room 46 when I have gotten there. Bam, we got ivory dye times 2, it looks like. So we're off to a cool start. Man, I wish you could keep your items. Alright, we cool, we cool. We go back. And we start our day. Not a bad way to start, by the way. We got 2 ivory dice, 13 coins, 84 steps after we unlock the special room. So, not a bad start. We got a hallway closet, we got a storeroom, and we got a den. Den's a good one. We get a diamond here. Um, we, which, that's not gonna mean anything on this run. Um, because of the step thing, but it is nice, a nice little layout here. So what else can we do? We can do a guest room here, we can do a parlor, or we can do a bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, you gain 2 steps. We can do the guest room, or we can do the parlor. Let's get the parlor so we can also give ourselves another way up. So we'll do the parlor. We've done this puzzle, before, so we got 2 tries. Just in case the first one doesn't work out, okay? The white box is true. The other 2 boxes are false. And the other 2 boxes are empty. That's hard to say. The white box is true. If the white box is true, that means that the other 2 boxes are false. And if that is true, then that means that the other 2 boxes are empty. Hey, how's it going, Mika? Long time no see. The other 2 boxes are false. The white box is true. I need to get it from the other side, don't I? The white box is true. If that is true, then the other 2 boxes are false. Then that means this is false. On the other hand, remove 1 water level from the reservoir. The white box is true. If that's true, then the other 2 boxes are false. But that doesn't make sense, because if the other 2 boxes are false, this would be false. And the other 2 boxes are empty, which would be false. The other 2 boxes are empty. That's a false statement. That has to be a false statement. Because if this one's true, then this one would be false. Let's go here. Woo! Man, that one kind of stumped me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, let's go up. We got the chapel, we got the dark room, and we got the laboratory. Ooh, laboratory. Whenever you enter, let's do the laboratory. And then let's see what kind of experiment I can do today. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, the next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Gain 1 key for every 2 hallways in your house. Permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Gain 3 gold for each red room in your house. The next 3 times you open a locked trunk. Whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room. That won't happen on this run. Whenever you draft an archived floor plan, which means that I would need to get it archived. So this is the only one that I feel like makes sense right now. And I'll permanently add allowance for now. Exit. So I'll leave that here for now. As I go back this way, I actually want to go up this way. Ooh, hallway. Library. Discover less common room floor plans while drafting in the library or commissary. The hallway doesn't really give me a whole lot of anything other than it just doesn't close the laboratory. Or I could redraw the floor plans. What if I can get a boiler? Let's see, a chapel, a corridor, and a passageway. Nope, couldn't get it. Nuke, spare bedroom, or a pool. The pool at least gives me the open, although this gives me 2 keys. I don't know how much it matters for me to have the 2 open, so I'm gonna go for the nuke. Okay, that just spins it around, so don't need to go that way any further. I'll go back to the main entrance and see what I can do here. Let's take a right. We can do a hallway, a corridor, or a drawing room. Of course, let's do the drawing room. So we get a diamond here, which won't matter. Well, maybe it will matter if I can get that thing where it allows me to change, like exchange my diamonds for other stuff. Let's see, we can get a guest room, we can get a commissary or an observatory. Let's get a commissary. We have decent coinage, and sometimes there's good items, like a lockpick would be nice. Oh, we got, so the highest priced item is the metal detector, then the sleeping mask, then the shovel. They're all good items. I'm gonna start with the metal detector. If I can get more coins, I can get more items, so we'll do that. Let's see, chapel, corridor, or guest room. Let's see. I'll do the corridor, and then I'll see what I can get out of the drawing room. Ooh, a pantry, a storeroom, or or a spare bedroom. Let's redraw them floor plans. A guest room, a chapel, or an observatory. Hmm. What would be best right here? Let's do a guest bedroom. That way I can get some steps. Sometimes there's an item here. Oh, look at that. We'll get some more floor plans that lead north. Okay. We got our steps. And let's see. Speaking of leading north, let's see how we can lead north through here. Hallway, a spare bedroom, or a pantry. I'll do the spare bedroom. And then lead from here. Okay, we know a hallway, a bedroom, or a foyer. Hallway doors are always on lock. That is kind of nice. Let's see what that. I don't know that I've drafted this room that many times. But this would be nice in case I get that um the hallway that I need to open the antechamber to get back in room 46. Okay, we got a hallway, we got a chapel, or we got a walk-in closet. Let's do a hallway. So we can open our way different ways. And before I go too far, I'm going back to the corridor. Whoa. Yes, through the commissary. Okay, metal detector, what you find? There we go. The hell? I don't know what that was. All right, we gotta do a pantry, a storeroom, or a bedroom. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 steps, or a pantry to gain 4 coins. Let's get 4 coins. I might be able to get another item with that. And we got some steps. I think I might be able to get the sleeping mask, which would help out. So before I go any further, I am going to go ahead and go purchase that sleeping mask, because I think I have enough coins. Oh no, I don't have enough. I thought it was 5. Okay, we got a chapel, a storeroom, or a nursery. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. That I like that room because of obvious reasons, but I don't know that I like it here. So I will do the chapel here. And I just lost a coin. Let's see. Ooh, a closet, hallway, a dining room, or a bunk room. We'll do the dining room so we can get into the foundation and also to have a dining room. At some point, we might need to come back here to get some steps. Okay. Where do I want to go from here? Well, let's go down. I don't have a shovel. What's been going on, Mika? You still there? What's happening? How are you doing? Man, how do we get that water out of there? I wonder if there's any items that just appear here. The metal detector isn't going off. The underpass. All right, we're off. We're off to a good start. Let's see what happens. Back to the underground. Past the reservoir. Onto the basement. And up we go. All right, so I have an option here. I'm gonna go this way to see if I can connect it to the hallway. Because if I can, I won't have to go around. Ooh, utility. Ooh, I secret passage or just the passageway that would connect me. But this would put me on the. Hmm, that's interesting. How far do I gotta go back to the hallway? Let's see. I would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I would have to take 9 steps backwards. Did you restart? I thought you had more rooms. I uh I ended. What's up, Serapio? First of all, good morning. So I ended the day, and now I'm in a new day. I'm on day 41, I believe now. Or I don't know if you know, but like on Blueprints, every day you restart with 0, and you build again. All right, so man, this is a tough one because I don't want to lose a ton of steps, but man, I'm going secret passage because if I can get that hallway, then I'm still gonna have an option here. Oh, nice, a key. The Gray Hall. There we go. Yeah. Nice. They're all open thanks to the foyer. Yeah. Who needs a lockpick? Bam. Let's open that door, baby. So now we got the room and we got the antechamber door locked or unlocked. Okay, now we just gotta get a little bit more luck to make it all the way up there. Ooh. All right, this was cool. Let's see. Hmm. What is still needed? I need to go up there to make it to the antechamber. Okay. We need some bedrooms so we can get some more steps. Let's try going. Is it this way? Yeah, let's try going this way. See what happens. We can do a gymnasium, which loses 2 steps whenever you enter a courtyard. yard. Man, that would block me from the hallway. or an observatory. I mean, that would get me to the hallway, but then will block me to everything else. I guess how much would it matter to go back to the hallway if I can get the courtyard? I don't think it would matter that much. Yeah, let's do the courtyard. Is there a shovel in here? Oh, a coin. There's no shovel. Okay, let's keep going down, see if we can get some good stuff. Ooh, we got a lost and found. Let's get those rare items. You have lost your metal detector. Oh no! I don't think I've never gotten the stopwatch before. An antique silver stopwatch. For the next 1 minute, you will not lose steps when entering rooms, keys when opening doors, or diamonds when drafting your rooms. Oh, that's crazy. But it's a lot of pressure. Do I have a room with a computer? The laboratory. But that is all the way back. Ooh, keys for sale. Observatory or bedroom. Whenever you enter, you get 2 steps. This one sells keys. Ah, man. I don't need keys right now. Let's do that. I lost my metal detector though, and that was 10 coins. The storeroom, the west wing hall, or the garage, which gives me 3 keys, but it also takes away 3 steps. I also can't open it right now. I don't have a utility. Um, let's see if I get the garage. I need some bedrooms. I need some way to get some steps. The commissary is pretty far. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see the commissary. We go through the Great Hall. Hmm. Let's see. I got the compass. I got the upgrade disc. The laboratory is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. About 9 steps away. Hmm. If I get the garage, that will take me out there. I don't really have a reason to go out there. Let's get the storeroom. Wish I hadn't lost my metal detector though. Okay. Ah, fuck. Every time I walk in there, I lose. I should have read it. Opportunity to earn and spread. Okay, let's get some items because I've lost some. What? Okay, silver key might be useful, but I was hoping to get a different item. Okay, the shovel. Now, where are dig spots? There's dig spots in the quarry yard. Ooh, nice. I needed that. And a rock. Uh, there's some uses for rocks. All right, let's see. We got the the dining room. We need some bedrooms, and I could have used that sleeping mask, but I don't want to go all the way back there. So it's time to move up this way. The Voodoo, the Mechanarium. The Mechanarium has one door for each gear room in your house. How many gear rooms do I have? I have one. One door for each gear room. I think I have one. I think I only have one. The Voodoo and the passageway, but that would take a lot of steps for me. Let's do that one. Okay. Whenever you draft a bedroom, gain 5 steps. Man, that would be dope, but it's a terrible place to have it. But I'm still gonna do it. Ooh, lucky rabbit's foot. Greater chances of fighting items. That would have been great for my metal detector. All right, let's go back. Let's see. Secret passage to the foundation. Now, within the foundation, there's some dig spots. Let's see what we can find there. A nail. Okay, nice. Nothing. Man, that lucky rabbit's foot is not working. All right. We got a voodoo, closet, utility, or a boiler room, which takes 3 steps. Hmm. That's a gear room. So that would that open another door, I wonder. Let's see. I'll do the gear room. Why is this? I was like, why is it closed? Okay. And then we'll try to open this door first. Okay, we got a laboratory, a bunk room, or a music room. This gives me a major and a minor key. But it also blocks me from over there. I don't know that I need that. I'll do this so I can get more steps. Because that is actually something that I could use. Look at that hamster. Just living its best life on its own, somehow getting fed and water. Alright, so where's the door to the other side? Okay, I gotta go downstairs. Nope. Through here is fine. Just use a regular key. Let's see, we got a code check, a voodoo, closet. Ah, it's gonna lock me in. Okay. Utility closet. That's a gear room. I need a computer. I need a room with a computer in it. Let's do the boudoir for now. Nice. Coins. And a diamond. Okay. A library, a dark room, and observatory. Let's go for the library. Maybe that'll give me a room with a computer in it. What other way is it that I have? Ooh, an apple. Let's see. Sightseers, Swinbird, the fixed stars. Yo, what's going on? KP was crack-a-lackin'. History of Orlando, Caleb Manning. Drafting strategy, History of Caleb Manning. The fixed star, Swinbird, Sightseer's Guide. Drafting strategy, volume 3. Let's do that one. All is good over here, brother. Just doing a little speedy run. Ooh, the showroom for 6. The weight room loses half my steps, though. The ballroom. Whenever you enter ballroom, set your diamonds to 2. Both of these are 6s. I lose half my steps, but I get a little closer to the potential. Fudge it. Oh no. I don't have a freaking key card. Oh no. Wine cellar. Why they do that to me? The good thing is that I got a computer room, so I can upgrade one of the rooms. Let's go ahead and upgrade. What room will they give me? The boudoir. Nice. It says you will now have the chance to permanently enhance this room with one of the 3 different upgrade floor plans. +1 diamond, +2 ivory die, or +3 food. Interesting. I like the ivory die. We have upgraded it. Yeah. Let's see what we can do this way. Hold on. I need something that goes up. The aquarium. Lose 3 steps, but it gives me hope. And it's a bedroom, so I got my steps back. Is it enough steps to the dining room? Let's find out. Well, I just got more steps, Mika. Very much possible. Let's find out. The dining room is 1. Well, I'll lose half my steps if I go back through the weight room. So that is a good question. Let's see. We got 25. So if we got 1 and then we drop, that's 24. We drop it to 12. And then 11, 10, 9, 8, 7. There would be enough. Yes. It looks like that would be enough. Yes. Laboratory, kitchen, treasure trove. 5 coins for each time you have drafted treasure trove. I've never been in the treasure trove, but the kitchen will sell me food, which I can then use to go back. This is rough because I want to do the treasure trove because I've never been in that room. It's not even for the coins, but the kitchen would give me food so I can continue to move around the house. That one's obviously not gonna happen. So I'm not gonna work with that one. Let's see. Let's do the kitchen. All right. I'm gonna use it, man, because I didn't want to risk it. I'm too close. I'm too close. Whenever your items would be spread throughout the house. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, give me that steppy step. Back to the antechamber, baby. Let's go. Give me that basement key. To continue up, you must go down. This is the second time I've reached room 46, baby, and I can't wait. Ooh, look at this. The crown. The crown of the blueprince. The former ruby crown of Orinda Aries, recently set with fresh cut sapphires. The first time you draw a red room while drafting, you may remove it from today's draft pool. If you do, gain 1 diamond to redraw floor plans. Yeah, let's do it. The first key found here on the furthest rank, the second locked tight in the vault of a bank. The third is high up among all the clocks, and the fourth down below beneath all the docks. The fifth key is held by a king on his throne. The sixth in a station left by one of your own. The seventh is major if you draft a quite late, and the last key is waiting behind the last door of 8. Man, another riddle. Sanctum key. What do I use that? Mika! Where you at, Mika? What do I do with that? Okay, let's see. This secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters, 8 letters, 8 payments, 100 gold, instructions to follow. Oh no, it's more riddles. 8 realms in 8 months? Where's one? Oh, there's one. Oh no. Another puzzle. Jones, Sinclair, Epson. There's one missing. This one. Marigold. All right, well, we made it back to room 46. Oh man, that was the main thing I wanted to do. But now, let's see if we can go back. Let's see. We would have to go through the conference room, of course. And then we would have to go through the kitchen, which in the kitchen we can buy some food. We can buy Sanctum key opens one of 8 doors. Well, yeah, but like where like is it down in that one? Like is it down under the foundation? 10 steps and add morning room to today's draft pool. 15 steps, 3 bananas, glazed salmon, plus an additional 10 if you have an aquarium in your house. Morning room. Okay. We can go here. We have to go through the aquarium. We have to go through the security room. Okay, enter. View estate inventory keycard system. Keycard system settings. Security level low. The security level determines the amount of keycard security doors that will be deployed in your estate. You should expect to see 1 or 2 security doors with a low setting. Okay, that's what I need. Change offline mode. This mode determines the default setting to the security doors will be set to if power is lost during a blackout, for example. As a general safety rule, offline mode should be set to unlocked if any staff are working. Oh, okay, unlocked. Change offline mode, back. Exit. Damn. But I know what that means now. I'm gonna lose half my steps here. I can't do nothing there, so I would have to come back here. Did I lose half my steps? Then we have the voodoo. Where's my ivory die? Alright. Well, and then I'll have to go through the boiler room. I I can go back to the foundation. I wonder. Go to the dining room and eat. Let's see. I think the dining room. Not a secret passage. Yeah, the dining room's right here. Let's have some dinner. 30 steps, baby, because I got an aquarium. Alright. So we did that. Let's see. So is one of the 8 rooms, is that on the foundation? I currently have. Okay. I don't think it'd be this way. I think it's down here. Here's the minecart. I think it's on the other side of the minecart, actually, where the basement is. So it doesn't matter. It opens either one of them. Is there a better one? Like, is there one that is better opened? Yeah, one. Yep, that's one of eight. Is there one that would be a better option, or like, cause there's no way of knowing what's behind any of them? This key will permanently open one door in the inner sanctum. Do you wish to use it on this door? How would I know? Is this the first one? What is this? Oh shit. What is this? I have no idea what I'm doing here. Have you been to the Secret Garden? I've been there before, but I haven't been on this playthrough. I take it back. I want to open the second one. All right. So we are currently in the foundation. Let's see. We got the mechanarium, the bunk room, the boiler room. Let's see. We got a commissary down there. We got the lavatory, foyer, the dining room, the hallway, the courtyard. We can go through the weight room, or oh no, we can't go through either one. I don't think we can go through either one because I think they both need a key cards. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's not a key card in the commissary either, so I think I'm locked in. Didn't even realize it. I think I'm locked in. Maybe the mechanarium I can go into. But yeah, I've been through the secret garden, but I have not gone there during this gameplay or this playthrough. All right, where do we get these hints? Excuse me. Man, it kind of sucks. Okay, where's... Do I have a pump room right now? I don't have a pump room. Out of curiosity, I'm gonna go check out the mechanarium just to see if it did open up another slot. But I think I'm gonna be looking to call it here shortly. I did run it a little bit longer than usual. I had a little free time today, so it's all good. But I am looking to wrap up the session for today. So I'm happy with everything that's occurred so far. Being able to reach room 46 again, getting that sanctum key, which is all new stuff to me. I think this was a great playthrough. It allowed me to do some good combinations um, that I hadn't done before, like the foyer and the hallway to get all these doors unlocked. That was dope. I seen some new stuff. I thought that's cool. Oh, you see, it didn't open up another. It didn't open up another, even though I got another gear room. So you would have to have gear rooms before you open the mechanarium. That makes sense. Okay. So yeah, um, I think that's a good place, man. To call it, since I am locked in, anyways. I can do more exploring, I guess. Like I could probably look around a little bit more. Um, I don't have the fountain. Man, this would have been a great episode to have that fountain unlocked, but alas, I do not, and so I don't have a pump room either to start messing with that to unlock it or to drain it again. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and look into going ahead and ending tonight's stream or today's stream. With this. So for anybody watching, I appreciate you tuning in. Shout out to Envy, who tuned in, this morning. Shout out to KP for tuning in. Shout out to Serapio for giving me a little bit of company. And of course, shout out to Mika, for coming in. I hope you tune in again next week. Mika, I'm going to continue to do this. And I'm going to be looking up I'm going to be doing some research on the game too, because some of these puzzles are really stumping me. I could use a little help. So I'll do that. But yeah, man, I'm gonna go ahead and look into closing it out. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to hit that bell icon. Stay tuned in to everything that we do here on the Get On Network, and the new content that we're going to be putting out. Don't forget to tune in on Tuesday. We're gonna be hitting Borderlands 4. With the guys on the Get On Network. So do tune into that, and yeah, man, if nothing else, like the video, show some support. It does help us with the algorithm, help us get discovered, and pushes the video for more people that could be looking to see something like this. So do hit that, man. Help us reach that 500 subscriber goal, man. We have passed 50 at this point, so I believe we're at 52 now. So help us continue to grow that, man. We're trying to reach 500 right now. Help us reach those 500, and keep leveling up. Build, be a part of our community. Follow us on Discord. Tune into that. We're gonna be on there. We're gonna be posting stuff. We're gonna be announcing, what we're working on next. We're trying to take this channel to the next level. So, be a part of helping us grow that. If you are interested in the kind of stuff we do. So yeah, man. Without further ado, man, that's all I got for y'all for now. Stay tuned in, and we will see ya on the next episode. So this Brown Ink from the Get On Network signing off. Later.